and Ken Roczen in the number 3 spot, 1 point behind with 385 points.
What does that mean? Who said that? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? Enculé.
We grab a seat. We'll get started here in a second. Let's start the press conference off with the first question for Zach Osborne.
What's up?
You started off today as Zach Osborne, factory Husqvarna rider, and before lunch today, you were Zach Osborne, captain of the United States of America's Motocross of Nations team. How did that make you feel?
Really good. The Nations is something that I'm pretty passionate about, really passionate about, and it's awesome to be named to the team and also to be the captain. I think they just did that because I'm old, so it's really cool. Though I'm really happy to be a part of it, and I think we have a really good team and a good plan to make some stuff happen.
Next question is for Ken Roczen. Last time we were at a press conference at Washougal, maybe you didn't feel so well. You were hoping the season come to an end, and you healed up. Did 1 week off heal you up, where you can put over 10 seconds on just about everybody in the field and have the fastest lap by over 3 seconds?
Yeah, time off is definitely on my side right now. The same stuff still going on. I don't know what, like this weekend I was just on, and overall physically I felt better than all the previous races, and then it just shows in my riding. But no matter what, this was one race, and I can't remember the last time I've had a perfect day, and especially going 1-1. I win both practices. It's pretty crazy to think of, but on the other hand, we got 2 more to go, and it's pretty stiff competition, so you can't. I don't want to rest on this just too much, just because we have 2 more races, and then afterwards we can think about vacation and all the other stuff.
Marvin Musquin, another solid afternoon for you. You often talk about the techniques that you use on the bike, your body positioning, everything. This track here taxed everything. It seemed like there was no place to rest on this track at all.
Yeah, I mean, I love this track for sure. Like you said, with all that ruts, and it always rained like the day before or the day of the race. But today we got lucky with the weather, and it was definitely super technical, long ruts, and definitely the technique play out a big role today. So I'm pretty happy about my day. Like I said on the podium, I wish I would have given a better fight on that second moto, but I feel like both motos I felt good, but at the end I started making mistakes and lost rhythm towards the end. But like I said, overall it's a good day, and second, and it's good. But I wanted more. It's I had good memories here. Winning my very first race in the American Soil in 250 and 13, and winning a couple times 450. It's good memories here in Unadilla.
Next question, right behind you, Guy B.
Robert Baxter with Rutgers Radio. Question for Ken. What is it like getting 2 very important wins this late in the season?
No, it's great. Even in the beginning of the season, when I was at least riding pretty good, I haven't gotten a 1-1 this year. So it was kind of a little bit unexpected, but I'll take it. I've had a lot of races in between the season where I was far away from the podium, and then a couple of weekends ago, I found myself back in second. Now with the win, this is all good stuff.
Guy B with Vital MX. Kenny, talk about what it means to have a perfect day out there, just mentally and for confidence and everything else.
Yeah, been a long time for sure. I don't even, like 2016, I don't even know if I've ever won 2 practices. And I was just, for whatever reason, I flowed really well with the track. I didn't do any changes to my bike, kept it the same, so I knew exactly what it was doing. But at the same time, I've had a couple of sketchy moments out there. I don't know what it was. I was like a magnet to lappers today for some reason. In the first moto, one sent me off the track, and the other one, I got cross-rided, almost went down. And then same with the second moto, I don't know if he thought that I was battling with him and I was trying to pass him, but he blocked past me straight up. So it was tough. And same with the ruts being so long, it's just very easy to kind of get out of balance. So for sure had some close calls out there. Nothing like crazy crash-wise, but I definitely had to get keep my head on straight, but just confidence-wise, it's great. I don't know why. Last couple of days, I was just talking about having a perfect weekend, and for whatever reason, I put that in my mind, and it seemed to work out today. So been a long time, and I'm really happy about it. And obviously everybody puts up a good fight, so it's never easy, no matter how easy it looks. So even after practice, I just kept my head on, and I knew it was going to be a hard battle.
Zach, talk about the difference between Washougal and here, how much progress your shoulders made since then.
Washougal is really tough on me. I feel like it's mainly the speed and just kind of the G-force that's against your body and the bike. You know, today it was a lot more ruddy, so you could kind of just flow with the track and ride the ruts, whereas Washougal was kind of the opposite. It's also not one of my better tracks on the circuit, so it was kind of a double whammy for me. The first moto I fell down, and then fourth in the second moto, which was pretty good. But today I just felt a lot better physically, and I mean, honestly, I wish it could have been a little hotter. That's kind of where I excel when it's tough. But the track itself was probably one of the gnarlier rutted tracks I've ever ridden. It was pretty insane. But yeah, decent day all in all.
Next question from the media.
Mitch Kendra from Racer X. Zach, so you finished, of all the races you've raced this year, you've only finished outside the top 10 in one moto. What do you think is able to help you be so consistent? Is that the training, or just what can you talk about that's made you be so successful?
I really don't know. Like you said, I think I've only been out of the top 5 once, which was 9th in the first moto at Washougal, and then obviously I missed a race. But it's just, yeah, that's what you train for. But it's hard to believe that I've managed to actually do it. You know, showing up and starting in positions where you can get in the top 5. This class is no joke right now, and you can't start in 10th or 15th and get in the top 5. So I've just really been putting myself in good track position and trying to kind of hang on. You know, it's my rookie year, and it's not been like that. So I feel good about it.
Jared Bomba with the Daily Star. Can you guys talk a little bit about Unadilla? What makes it different, and what's it like to do well here?
The fans are crazy. That's one thing. Like, there was a crap load of people here today, and they were all enthusiastic and air horns and awesome. It's almost like more of a European feeling event. And the track itself is just old school and rough and gnarly, and it's just proper motocross as we know it.
I think mostly a lot of the East Coast rounds are a lot of that mixed sand dirt, so the ruts never really hold up that much. It's kind of more wishy-washy dirt, and you have some berms, but this is one of the tracks where you have more clay, and I feel like every single year I've raced here, you've had some crazy ruts, especially with the high-speed section in the bottom that's kind of a long right-hand sweeper. It's literally a rut from leaving from the turn all the way to the next step up, so known for long ruts for sure.
Yeah, like I just said, yeah, none for the ruts, and there is no other tracks like that in the championship, so that's why it's so unique. And also the fact that it's been, like they said, 50 years, you know, been racing here. I mean, when you know Roger DeCosta raced here, you know, back in the day, it's it's pretty special. Like Jean-Michel Bell and guys like that, you know, Ricky Johnson. So that makes it very special here, and yeah, I'm glad to be part of it, you know, and been winning a few times here. You know, it's I'm proud of it, and it's make it special.
Any other questions from the media?
Pretty crazy. Everybody, like all those guys. I didn't know all those guys are here. Johnson, Roger.
That's right.
Hey, Ken, what was it like throwing some big whips off in front of those fans? What was it like you said, just to go 1-1, that feeling, and just to be able to put on a show for everyone here today, like I said, for the 50th and stuff?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the jump's obviously known for being able to throw some whips. It's very forgiving just because you have a long landing. So throughout the entire year, we don't really have any jumps where you could do that. You know, they're not really made for that, but that one. So I had fun. Even yesterday in press day and today, just kind of mixes it up a little bit and takes it out of that straight, you know, race fever at all times.
Next question. Gentlemen, it looks like we've wrapped it up. Congratulations, all 3 of you. Look forward to seeing you all at Budds Creek in a week. Everybody have a safe drive home, and thank you for celebrating Unadilla's 50th anniversary with us.